Sometimes life seems unfair, and we feel trapped in a cycle of bad luck, sickness, and endless struggle, believing that nothing we do can change our destiny. But often, the smallest change can transform our entire life. And today's story is about a small, sick bird who learned this truth in the most unexpected way. High on a quiet, sun-dappled tree in a peaceful forest, the little bird lay weak and shivering, her feathers dull and ruffled, struggling to lift herself from the branch. She had fallen ill after a violent storm and could no longer fly as she used to. Every morning she tried to find food but failed, and every evening she returned exhausted and disheartened, thinking that her misfortune and weakness were permanent, that fate had chosen her to suffer forever. But one calm morning, an old wise bird landed beside her and said softly, "If you want to change your fate, you must begin with one simple habit: caring for yourself, nurturing your body, and believing in your own strength." At first, the little bird didn't understand, but the words planted a seed of hope deep in her heart. She started slowly, first sipping clean water, then gently exercising her wings, then learning to trust the wind again. Day after day, she repeated this simple habit, nurturing herself with patience, care, and belief. Gradually, her feathers regained their shine, her wings grew stronger, and her energy returned. But more importantly, she realized that fortune does not change through luck alone. It changes through consistent action, through small, persistent habits that grow into real strength. As days turned into weeks, the little bird grew bolder, exploring beyond the safety of her tree, feeling the warmth of the sun, the fresh air of the forest, and the gentle support of the branches beneath her. She faced fears she had avoided for so long, learning that courage grows when you care for yourself and take one positive step at a time. One morning, after months of effort and self-care, she spread her wings and soared higher than ever before, feeling freedom, strength, and joy she had never imagined. She understood that bad luck is not a permanent curse, and fate itself bends toward those who cultivate small habits of self-care, courage, and perseverance. Friends, life may bring storms, sickness, failures, or setbacks, but the key to changing your destiny lies in starting with one small positive habit, repeated faithfully every day, nurturing yourself, believing in your own strength, and gradually building momentum. Every tiny step compounds into a life full of hope, resilience, and freedom. So remember this little bird whenever you feel trapped, unlucky, or weak. Start today with one simple habit. Keep practicing and watch as your life slowly transforms, because even the smallest consistent actions can change your fate, turn misfortune into opportunity, and one day, like the little bird, you will soar higher than you ever dreamed, leaving sickness, bad luck, and despair behind, discovering the power and potential that were within you all along, and realizing that your destiny is in your own wings.